Everyone, Linda here. I just wanted to show you a really cute card that I made using my Gypsy. I made two of them. I used a telephone cut from, let's see, I can go back here. I don't know if you can see this or not. It always takes a minute. And then from my kitchen. It's actually the very first cut from my kitchen, this telephone. And I cut the telephone out at a little bit bigger than maybe 3 1/4 inches. And I cut it out in red and black. And then I put it on top of some designer paper on a red card. I still need to put the lining in, but I just thought it was so cute. And on the front I just called to say, and then on the inside I'm going to put I love you. And this one I did use some of this glitter paper from Stampin' Up. And this one I decided to use my old label maker that I got at St. Vinny's a long time ago. I'll show it to you. It was in a box like this. I got it for $1. Here it's at $2. I'm sure it was more than that. And it just looks like this. And it came with all these different tapes. Like here's yellow and black, and I think there's a blue one. Oh no, that's black too. But I think you can still get tape. Yeah, here's a whole box of, well, not a whole box, but there's some in this box. And this is more black. So I was pretty excited about this. I got this last summer, so I've used it for a few things. But I forget I have this stuff. So on this one I put I just called and then to say. And then on the inside I'm going to put I love you. And I thought that was so cute, like the old song. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how I did it. So I have my Gypsy set up. I have the front of the phone here, and I'm going to make that in black because I think I like the black phone better, the old black phone, and the background's going to be red. So I'm going to put this in the Gypsy. I need to cut these two pieces of paper 6 inches wide to get it to fit on there. I have my tripod sitting right on my table, so I can't even see if you can see. So hopefully you can see. Hopefully I'm in frame. I had to stand on a chair to see if I was in the right spot. Oops. And so I want the red to be the background, so that needs to go on this side. And then this must be coordinations paper because the back of it's gray, so we'll see how that turns out. I'll have to put the pressure a little higher on the Cricut. And I'm just going to line that up like that. So now this is the way it goes into the Gypsy, or into the Cricut. I always have to check because there's the arrow, because sometimes you get this turned around the wrong way, but actually it needs to go this way because I want the front part red. No, I want the front part black. Yeah, I want the front part black and the back part red, so the little pieces will be red too. Alright, I'm going to put that in the Gypsy, in the Cricut, and let it cut. Okay, so I have it cut out, and I'm going to get the phone off of here. And that's kind of cool, that texturized paper. I might sand that a little bit. And the background. And then the little pieces. This is the only part of this cut I'm not real thrilled with, is the little star and this little part and the oval. I saw a set the other day on the web that I really like to get, and I'm hunting it down with an old dial, telephone dial stamp. I would think that would be really neat to have. So then what I did is I just took, this is some Stampin' Up paper. I like to use good paper for the base, like a heavier paper. This is like oh, it has little flecks in it and stuff. I'm not sure what it is. It's kind of, it's white, but it's got little flecks in it. Then I'm taking, this is a cheaper piece of black paper because when I'm doing the layering, I'm okay with using, this is probably Joann's house brand, you know, generic black paper. I like to use that and the their craft paper for layering because I think that they're pretty good for that. And so I'm just going to layer this on here. A little trouble with my ATG gun. Layer the black on here, and then this red polka dot. I just found this bag sitting in my red drawer. I'll have to show you how I have my paper now. I really like it. But this was a bag from, I had won some stamps from Logan's Crafty Mama, and it was from Mr. Cricut Crazy, this bag. So I just cut the bag up because I thought it was really cool, and it's kind of tissuey and looks a little vintage, so I'm going to put that on there next. I mean, why throw away stuff if you can reuse it? The thing about all these cards, I love to make them, but I have so many people say that they, you know, they hate to throw them away, and then I think, oh, what are they doing with all these cards? And eventually, you know, they're going to get thrown away, so I don't know. That whole thing kind of is hard. So I'm going to put this down on here. It has just a little bit of edge on it. So this is 5.5 by 11, and then this is 4 by 5 1/4. Then this one's 3 3/4 by 5. That layer. And I'm going to take my sander and sand this phone a little bit. See if I can get this little dial to pop up on here. And if I just roll it back on my fingers a little bit to make those edges pop up, I think that'll work. Alright, now I got the dust everywhere. I lost my little pieces. Then I'm just going to take and glue these two together, and the bigger parts I'll use my ATG. And then I'll use my little ink pen or glue pen for this part. This is my favorite phone. I keep thinking about one that my grandmother had when I was little, and I used to just love to dial it. It made the neatest sound. And I have an old phone that's a candlestick phone that I've made into a lamp, that when you pick up the receiver, it turns the lamp on. I absolutely love that lamp. That's one of my favorite things. And so I'm always, and this is another one that I don't have that I'm really looking for. If I ever see one of these, I would get it. So this is going to go in here like this, and then this goes in here. I think I'm going to use some Distress ink, and I was using this earlier. I really like this Festive Berry. It's the holiday one, and I put off getting it and put off getting it, and then it was on Etsy for a really good deal, so then I got it. And it's just enough dark that it's, I don't know, doesn't change the color too much, but it just gives it a nice dark color. Alright, so then I think I can get this on here with this. Fold back the little pieces. Then this is supposed to go, this little star is supposed to go over here, but I was punching out, or I was cutting out a bunch, oh no, actually it was a Tim Holtz die that I'm going to show tomorrow that I'm going to have in my shop. And I cut the hearts out of this Stampin' Up! Glitter paper, but you end up with all these little pieces like this, and well, this will give you a hint like this, and I just don't want to throw that away, so instead I just took my little heart punch and punched out hearts. So since it's going to say I love you on the inside, we're going to put it on here, and I should have put the ink on the heart, but I didn't. And then this little red piece I think is supposed to just go over here like a little accent piece. So I think I'll do that. Like this. And then I'm going to go around the whole phone with a little bit of this red. Just a little bit. I just think this is the cutest phone. Alright, so that's going to go on here. I like that sanded better than this because you can't even see the dial on there. And so then on this one I think I'm going to do the same with the label punch. But I think I'm going to cut in between each word and put it on there and make it a little bit more whimsical. So just like every card I make, there's always just something a little different. That's why, you know, some people get upset when people copy each other. But I don't think I ever make anything twice exactly the same. So, I don't know. I always think of copying. If someone copies me, I always think that it's a compliment, that they really liked it enough to copy and that they didn't really, you know, they're putting their own spin on it. So I'm always very complimented by that. Alright, so I'm going to get my punch out. And I know there's black in here, so I just want to punch each letter. I, and then I want to cut it. So you're kind of limited to fonts and stuff with this because it's all just capital letters, but it is kind of just funky and fun, so I really like it. And no ribbons, no, just a plain old card, and these will be easy to mail, and you know, and you could even put, I just called to say hi on the inside. You could do all kinds of different things with this card. So I'm going to get these peeled off and then put on the card. Okay, so here's the finished card. I punched out the words and separated them and put it on it. Then I used the loopy label Martha Stewart punch to do the inside of this one. Then on this one I used the Martha Stewart ABC 1, 2, 3. I thought that was really cute because that's kind of what a phone has on it. So I lined that card with that. So if you are interested in or would like me to cut some of the telephones for you, there are actually 2, maybe 3 layers. I would be happy to do that. They would be 3 sets, or they would be 3 telephones for $1. So if you're interested, either private message me, or you can go to my blog and go to the shop tab, and I'll have some of those listed on there. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.